Hello, howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. Excited to see your live stream again. I know it's been a while. I've been awfully distracted with Vampire Survivors. And I forgot that I had this little doodle on this page. So yeah, we're drawing more small VTubers. Yay, hooray, wahoo. And this time we're gonna start off, so here's our selection that we've got. And we're gonna do today, I wanna do Mapofuu and Fawana. Cause they both, so Fawana's got like a ton of different models. And I thought this one was really cute. This was like the latest one that she had when I got all these reference images. And then Mapofuu, I also could only find like a chibi version of them. I didn't want to assume. So, yeah, I figured they would be a fun combo. We're gonna start with Mapofuu as well. I wonder if they will be here for stream. They don't always show up. But they do show up sometimes. So there's a link to their channel. Go check them out. Where's your Space Marine 2 stream? What happens in Space Marines? What do you do in that game? Is it a shooty game? If it's a shooty game, it's never gonna happen. Sorry. Hate to be the one to tell ya. Ooh, don't do that. Hang on. Alright, now just... Excellent. This way everyone can have a kind of consistent head size. Cool. I think I'm gonna recreate this expression. I like this a lot. Would be really funny to hear Twiins scream, "For the glory of the Imperium." Alright, I'll give you that. Hang on. Are you ready? Okay, here it comes. For the glory of the Imperium! There you go. That's the only take you get. I'm just gonna copy this. I don't want to toggle between two screens today. Come over here. Great. That's the expression I want Mapofuu to be doing. that vibe. How far? It's just a bust shot. Okay. I couldn't remember like if we were doing a full torso shot or just a bust. Twins, we need to remind the aliens they aren't made in the image of God. I mean, they could be. I don't know shit about the aliens. They might be made in the image of God. Yeah, this sounds like a shooty game. Sounds like there's also like a lot of lines that some voice actor got paid to be like, "Grenade! Grenade!
Howdy.
Howdy, it's Cereza." Good old cast as, you know, soldier number 2. Nervous elbows. Yeah. I wanna make this arm a little. You can see that the forearm part, or the shoulder starts out way too far away. We gotta kind of scoot that in. There we go. So now Mapofuu doesn't have one shoulder that just starts like a mile away. Fun fact about the human body. You have enough room for another head on both of your shoulders, theoretically. There you go. I think that's true. I feel like I heard that at one point. So, I don't know. Head sizes are weird and hard. Who we drawing? We're drawing Mapofuu over here. Yeah, sometimes they're in chat. What's this? Twins, you'd like the Adeptus Sororitas from an art perspective. They're really cool. Well, let me Google that. So Cerberus is actually possible? Yeah, I guess. You know, how in the higgledy-piggledy did you spell that? Adeptus. Adeptus Sororitas. Oh, there it is. Click. Images. Is it this cool woman? Is this the Adeptus Sororitas? Or is it the armor specifically? Is that the character's name? I mean, it is pretty cool. It's cool for armor. I'm not usually huge on armor, but making it like black and then a cool front tail thing. Not bad, not bad. Boink. Excellent. Twins, fun fact about the human body. Sneezes can travel over 100 miles per hour. Yeah, I think that's right. Didn't the Mythbusters do that? Didn't they experiment? They've done a lot of things with sneezes. There are also technically... So, you close your eyes when you sneeze to naturally protect your eyes from... You know, all the shit you sneeze out. Welcome, come on in. But you can, and there used to be like the old wives' tale of, oh, if you kept your eyes open while you sneezed, you'd like your eyes would explode, like they'd come out of their sockets or something. And that's, wow, what a surprise, not true. But it's not super great for you, so, you know, plan accordingly. I guess the long and short of that is you can sneeze with your eyes open, but you probably shouldn't. Oh, why is my brush size so big? No wonder everything feels so gigantic. Neat, neat, cool, I'm glad. There we go. It was at 55. That's twice as big as my brush usually is. It was kind of nice for sketching, though. It made it easy to put down, kind of, the simple things for a sketch. Okay, Mapofuu's got these, like, long sleeves, and I want to get that. If you keep your eyes open when you sneeze, you are a witch. Or you're Adam Savage, literally holding his eyes open with his fingers. I was told by my very, very old and off-the-boat Greek great-aunt that sneezing was the devil leaving my body. Yeah, there's also, like, the theories of sneezing, is your soul leaving your body, and that's why people bless you. That's why they say bless you. There's a couple of different kind of theories about sneezing, and it's always somehow got connected to demon stuff. Fascinating, isn't it? It's like, how did that start? Who's the one going around villainizing sneezes? Mapofuu's got easy to draw hair. I like this. It's very up my normal alley in terms of kind of design. And it's got the cool two-tone thing going on. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Mapofuu doesn't seem to stream very often, but that's okay. I think if you want to stream, you should do it for fun first. No one's gonna, you're not gonna become Germa, you know, anytime soon, you know, like, don't jump straight in being like, I'm gonna treat this like a job, because you're just, it's unfeasible. Cool pockets. Hell yeah. There's also a thing on this shoulder. I can't see it anyway. I've done a great job of really covering up Mapofuu. Yeah, like... Best way to get rid of the contagion is to get the the host first. I guess you're not wrong. My guess for why sneezes got villainized is that you sneeze heavily while sick. And in ye old Christian days, they didn't have enough science to explain why someone was having a sick day, so they blamed it on innocent demons. It's not a horrible assumption, honestly. There was a whole lot of... They were really struggling to have any good thoughts when it came to someone being ill. Like, goddamn, they were like, oh, you're sick, so we should do bloodletting. Like, we should just cut you and make you bleed out whatever has you feeling unwell. Imagine you've got a fever. And you deadass are then just made to, like, bleed as well. It's a shock anyone survived those times. I don't know what color Mapofuu's eyes normally are. They had streamed recently. I should have gotten, like, their eye color when they did that. So we will just fully copy the expression. More wobbly. This is too cloudy. I need it to look more like water. Hang on. Wait, I've got a better idea. We're gonna just do a couple of creative liberties. Yes. Cool. Okay, great. Great and awesome. Make sure I don't forget that they seem quite tired. Hello, you made it on time, for once, but you're using a different account, that's why. I was like, Tip Top Phoenix, this isn't your first time chatting. Well, welcome. Howdy.
Howdy.
Wow, thank you so much. Heesung, I hope I pronounced that right. Heesung J, I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up and being a cool kid. Hopefully our weird conversation about sneezing doesn't scare you away. But yeah, sneezes are crazy. Every time I sneeze, I don't think I've sneezed on stream. Maybe once? I've gotten close a couple times, I know that. I have no, like, qualms with sneezing on stream. Like, I know some people, like, will mute themselves. And the only reason why I would do that is because I wouldn't want to blow out your guys' eardrums. But I tend to do that anyway. But, so I'll scream after I sneeze. I scream before I sneeze, too. But, yeah, so it'll be like, chew, like there's an extra, like, layer of me just screaming. It's because sneezing isn't particularly comfortable. I try to, like, chill out with it when I'm in public. But there are still points where it's like, chew, And then I've had people, like, one time, Dry Man walked by when I sneezed. And he goes, really? from my extra yell. And I was like, what? Sneezing's not fun. He had nothing to say about that. This is such a cute expression. I never draw characters kinda like this. This is a fun excuse. I haven't. I've peaked my mic every time. They're pretty loud, and I think that's a big thing about it. It's like, why they gotta be so loud? Like, how does that help? You know, imagine we were all still cavemen. Running around, you know, being in caves and shit. How does sneezing so loud benefit us? Especially when we have no control over it. It just doesn't seem any good. Noses seem really inefficiently designed, I gotta be honest. God really fucked that one up, I think. My nose is never comfortable. It's always either dry, or it's runny, or, like, you know, like, oh, it's, you know, if I'm really lucky, I'm on the verge of bleeding out of it. And just like, I don't know, I feel like my nose has never been in a state of comfort for longer than 5 minutes. So you fucked that one up, big guy. Me at God. This is so cute. Do I have a C layer? Do I have a... No. That's crazy. Okay, let's make the background green so I can see what I'm doing. Why aren't I naming any of my layers? No, I am. Well, no, I'm not. Hang on. Wait, where's my line art? Where'd my line art go? Here it all is. Okay. Lost in my layers. Twins, I think you're sick. Go see a doctor. No, it's the weather. It's always dry, and so my nose gets dry, or then it'll start running, and it's never good. I never draw characters experiencing mortal terror. This is fun. It is, though. We should go the anime no-nose route. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about giving Mapofuu a nose. I gotta be honest, and I'm not going to. Because they look too dang cute how they are. And yeah, I agree. Just in general... Noses, actually, I can't actually back that up with confidence. This is gonna sound weird, I like noses. I like big-nosed boys. I do blame Link from Ocarina of Time. That boy has a big nose. They all have big noses in Ocarina of Time. But, yeah. So, I like a fella with a strong nose. What can I say? We're gonna make the tears blue, actually. Nice. Cute. Ah, it's stupid. Wide open. Just fill bucketing everything. What's wrong with me? Close the gaps. I say that to the cats so often. I'll be like, what's wrong with you? And by cats, I mean one of them. Allison's. I don't know what Mapofuu's lore is, but they give me detective vibes with their outfit. And I'm delighted at the idea of a detective being with this expression. As we know, scared people don't have noses. It shrinks into you for protection. Ew. Cerise's link in chat. Twiins likes Italians confirmed. The big one is Jewish fellas. And for that one, I do blame Danny Sexbang. I used to have a huge crush on Danny. Whoops. Wrong layer. Yeah, I used to have a huge crush on Danny Sexbang from Game Grumps / Ninja Sex Party. So, yeah, that probably played a factor as well. It just makes the guy look cooler, look more important. I do like kind of, how do I describe this? I like it when fellas have an accent like they're in the mafia. You know, which is generally just, this is gonna come back to Danny again, you know, kind of upstate, New York, New Jersey, but that does wander into Italian, so, you know, you're not wrong. Italian fellas seem swell. But, yeah, I like when fellas got big hair, like curly hair, or long hair. I like it when they got big noses, and I like it when they got a gangster accent. Quite frankly, I should just like move to New York. Go, oh boys, the ghouls are here. I feel like I'd find a lot more fellas that pique my interest, as it were, if I just sought out the things that I'm interested in. I sneeze so loud that my sister gets annoyed because she gets scared by it. Yo! I can understand from both perspectives. On one hand, it's like, I'm sorry, man, I can't control the power of my sneezes. But then on the other hand, it's like, listen, I frighten easily. Wow. What a cutie. Let's give them some shading. What have I done for, like, the others as shading? Did I shade the others? No! Totally forgot. Well, great. Cool, that means we finished Mapofuu. Easy. I can get rid of that layer. Hell yeah. What a... That's a good picture right there. I'm happy with it. Awesome. Excellent. Cool. So here, let me make a folder. Twiins likes dangerous men, vampires, edgy boys, buff, probably psychopaths, sharp noses, Italians. It's true. I am really taken with villains, which is obnoxious. I gotta be honest. Sorry for the coughing, by the way. Just grab Mapofuu's head size right here. Easy peasy. Probably do a similar kind of pseudo chibi thing to match Fawana's little chibi model as well. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd it go? Oh, I printed 2 of them. Okay, great. This is my sketch area? Okay. What is that drawing on the bottom right of the canvas, Twiins? That was from last time. Somebody had asked, what color are my tears? And I said I can choose. And I always choose black. And then I drew an example of what it looks like when I cry, and it made me laugh. So that's what that is. It's me crying black tears, which does just look like my eyeliner running. I do like Kimberly in from Fullmetal Alchemist a lot. He is cool. But I also, this is the switch up, I also really like Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist. So, it's not all villains, but I do tend to lean towards them. It's a real pain in the neck, like I said. It's fun for fiction, it's less fun for real life. I want Fawana to kind of have a cute, kind of pose here. Hang on, I need to focus. Arms are doing things. Gotta pay attention. No. Okay. I can talk again. The focusing has died down. There we go. Cool, great. Wow. She's not stacked, I don't think, but drawing boobs was hard. I hate doing it. They just never look right. That's why I either draw chibi girls or fully fleshed out fellas and no in between. That's why I also so often will have flat-chested girls in things. Like Ruth. Ruth has no titty in As the Sky Falls. 0% tittage. 1, because it makes her design so fucking good with the straight lines, but 2, it's because it's like, that's hard. Too hard, I can't. In Twiins' defense, the creators have no business making villains sexy. Well, they have every business making villains sexy, but also, that's the problem, is, like, I even fall for the ones that aren't pitched as sexy. Like, oh, what a surprise. Twiins likes, Sex Kitten Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3? Wow. Everybody likes Sex Kitten Astarion. It's kind of like his whole deal. But I'm also the one that fell in love with fucking Raphael, who's just Satan from the Bible, like, he was never pitched as like, sexy, and I just liked him. I liked him because he was a villain. So, this is the hell I live in. And there's nothing I can do about it. I gotta try to figure out what these sleeves are doing. I think it's just, cute short sleeves, and then this, like, shawl thing over it. Okay. And what's the neckline look like? Oh, she's got a necklace! That's cute! Okay. I gotta get her head. I need to get some hair in here. If evil, why hot and chill and cool? It makes no sense. Math doesn't compute. Exactly. Twiins, what do you think of the devil from the Bible from the Shadow the Hedgehog game? Oh, what's his name actually? Doom, right? I think, so Snapcube's real-time fan dub is absolutely hilarious. That version of the devil from the Bible. Shadow, it's me, the devil from the Bible. I love you. Okay. Hilarious. Love that. In the actual game, he mumbles too much to be understood most of the time. And other than that, he's kind of just generically evil. Like, he's just the devil from the Bible, you know? So... yeah, he's whatever. An acceptable villain for Shadow to hang around with for his adventures in that game. Not my favorite Sonic villain by a long shot, though. Well, now I have to think about who my favorite Sonic villain is. Now, don't I? I feel like there's an obvious answer that I should pick. Who are some Sonic villains? It looks like, obviously there's Eggman, who is, I mean, you know, he's classic. But who else is there? Does Shadow count as a villain? I like Shadow a lot. He's probably one of my, like, definitely one of my favorite Sonic characters. I don't know if he's number one fave. Yeah, I'm gonna get a cute smile here. Nice. Good job, Self. Thanks, Self. Mecha-Sonic is one of the best iterations of it's the bad guy but evil, I suppose. I made an evil version of the hero. Mephiles, yeah, you know, there's Memphis, Tennessee. He's boring, I don't care. So I guess it's just Eggman. Yeah, I guess it's just Eggman. I guess he's my favorite. What a flaccid response, though, of me being like, well, who is my favorite? And then it's like, oh, I suppose the only real option. Great, now I can focus on the clothes again. Without getting all distracted about all that nothing going on up there. I'm gonna need a second layer for this kind of sheer element. But that won't be too hard. Did any of you ever watch fucking Sonic Underground? Have I talked about Sonic Underground before? Oh my gosh. Do any of you know anything about Sonic Underground? Mapofuu! Yeah, I drew you! Look, it's you! Wow. Because I had, this image of you as a reference. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't get a link. So, yeah, I linked to you already in chat. But I'll do that again real quick, since you've appeared. So, again, here is Mapofuu. Wowie. Wowie kazow. And now also let me grab a link to Fawana, who I'm currently drawing. You can all check out Fauna as well. Oh, they've got a new design as well. Like I said, Fawana makes her own models, so it means that she can crank out new outfits really fast, which is neato. Which means like the one I'm drawing is already old news, as it were. But Fauna is also fascinating. She was the first person who raided me. I remember, because I was so excited to check out who would raid me, and it was a nice gal, so yeah, check out both of them. Mapofuu, I gotta say, you're also cranking out a new design? What's your lore? Cause I was saying that your outfit gives me detective vibes, and it makes me delighted, the idea of a detective looking as upset as I've drawn you. So yeah, don't be afraid to share your lore if you've got any. Cause otherwise I'm gonna keep rolling with the idea of you being a detective. Oh my gosh, right. So I'm a paranormal researcher who died on the job and joined the ranks of the dead. So I was right. I was basically right. I'm basically right. I basically got that right. You can tell because I said it goddamn like 17 times. What a cool lore idea. That's so fun. I want to make sure I have these arms actually match in like size, because I realized I made one itsy bitsy. There we go. Those are some matching arms right there. I'm glad you showed up to the stream, Mapofuu. I know you don't always make it. But you were the reason why I was like, I gotta draw more of the small VTubers, cause you were one of them, and I didn't want to like disappoint you and not draw you. So hooray. That means I don't need to do anyone else. No. We'll still finish our little set that we've got. Yeah, I always thank new followers for donating themselves to science, and they're like, huh? That's cute. I like sticking with a theme. That's the thing. I've gotta, like, I like that personally. My theme is all over the place. It's nutso bananas. Like, I am a fallen angel. But my little mascot guy is a plant. Like a piranha plant, basically. And my followers are sprinkles. And if people donate or follow or anything, I just go, thank you, ha ha ha, I appreciate you, isn't that nice? So, and on one hand, I like that all of that kind of has spawned very naturally through you guys. You guys have helped a lot with, like, you are the reason why I drew Doug in the first place. And, you know, you being Sprinkles was just, you know, a natural kind of thing that happened, which I think that's really cool. But also there's a part of me that's like, oh, it's cool when people have, like, a consistent theme that they follow. Like, you know, you follow someone who's like a chef VTuber, and they're like, oh, thank you for becoming, you know, one of my new ingredients or whatever. Welcome to the kitchen, kind of a deal. And it's like, shit, that's really cute. You're right, Sprinkle Fucks is the full title. We love Doug in this household. We truly do. Doug's the best part. Doug is great because he's an excuse for me to draw a hot boy. Yeah, the Jack and Daxter streams ended up being huge for me, honestly. They were just some of the most fun I had, even though I was also raging. It felt like that was when I really kind of found my stride, as it were. Kind of figured out all the things that made my streams comfortable, you know? So, and Doug came from them. And I feel like something also came, like, another thing also happened that was huge in one of the Jack streams, but I can't remember. Other than me spilling my Sprite all over myself that one time. Because I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna go get a Sprite. And then I collected the beverage and I came back and I opened it, and it was more shaken than I had thought, and I got Sprite all over myself. These eyes are awfully big. I don't care, I think it's cute. And then real thin eyebrows. Cool. And a nose. Yeah, like a little nose. Golly molly, look at that. I've drawn all 4 of these. My style is crazy. all 5 of these? My style wanders across fucking space and time. Imagine being a Sprite spiller. I know, it's truly the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Remember giving him a sister based on a plant I was raising? That's Superfly, though. That's so fun. I think, I remember, so Jack made it into a compilation for sure. That was me wondering on if it was just a Jack and Daxter compilation I made, or if it was, like part of monthly comps that I was trying to do. But yeah, it was so easy to find all the funny bits. Just because there were so many funny bits. Like me being, I didn't fix my audio at one point. Because the cutscenes were really quiet and then gameplay would be really loud, and there were like 10 minutes of me raging in a boss fight. Cause one, I was losing, and then also you all couldn't hear me cause the audio was fucked. But yeah, it was good stuff. What a shame that I'll never have another Jack game to play on stream. Ah, well. You know what I'd really love? Is if fucking Banjo-Tooie would goddamn make its way to the Nintendo eShop already. I can't believe they still haven't given us that. I want to play Banjo-Tooie with you guys so goddamn bad. You don't even know. I want to play it on stream so fucking bad! Because it's like, okay, so I love Banjo-Kazooie, and I love Banjo-Tooie. But Tooie's also way bigger. It's humongous. It takes forever to finish. And that's not completing it. And I would not be completing it. I did that once, and like just on my own, and it was like, cool, I did that. I don't need to do that again. Some of those jiggies is not worth the effort. But yeah, I'd love to play Tooie on stream. Oh, I gotta remember to give her a shawl. So, yeah, just waiting for that. Everything else stops for Banjo-Tooie. If it ever drops, it doesn't matter what else I've got planned. It's like, who cares? Who even cares? Banjo is in my life again. I mean, you do have Jack X Combat Racing, and they just put the PSP Daxter game on the PlayStation Store. Ooh. No. I think I'll pass. But thanks for the suggestion, though. Imagine, so do you all remember? Okay. I cannot remember the year, but it was when Nier Automata was announced. And this was before the general populace cared about Yoko Taro IPs. Yoko Taro was just kind of some kooky guy who comes out in a weird mask during it was E3. And he announces something called Nier Automata. And there's like 2 guys in the audience going ballistic, and everyone else across the world, everyone else in the audience, and 99% of the people on Twitter, that's a horrible hand, hang on, are all just like, what the fuck? And there's 2 guys who are losing all of their shit because this is so exciting. Because for those 2 guys and me, who know about Nier and care about Nier, cared about it before it was Automata, who played Replicant back when you had to play as dog-faced dad. That, I'm imagining that same exact scenario, but with Jack and Zero. Like Jack 5 gets announced, and people are like, oh yeah, that one PlayStation game, right? And distantly we can all hear Zero screaming in excitement over a new Jack game. It'd be pretty exciting. I don't expect it, but you know, it would be nice for it to happen at some point. It would also be really nice if it was like a good game. Is Twiins a near hipster? I suppose. Funnily enough, and I think I've mentioned this before, but so I played Nier. And my adventure with Nier started with, it was a birthday gift to me from an ex-boyfriend. He was not my ex at the time. We dated for 1 week, and in that week he gave me Nier. He was like, I think you like RPGs. Here's an RPG, it's got like multiple endings, and he gave me Nier. And then, a week later he dumped me. So, cool. But I still played the game, because I was like, well, I got a game out of it, at least. And I played it, but I played it wrong. I didn't pay attention to any of the side quests, because the main plot of Yona is sick, we need to help Yona, like, had gripped me too much. And I was like, well, I can't wait I can't dilly-dally doing side quests. I need to save my daughter. So, I ended up being incredibly underleveled. Got decently far in the game, but struggled with every boss. And walked away from it being like, this game is stupid and bad, and I don't like it. Smash cut to Allison saying, no, you guys need to watch the best friends play it. The super best friends. It was Pat and Liam. You need to watch Pat and Liam play this. You need to. You own this game, don't you? Watch them play through it. And then I did. And then I was like, I understand! It's good! And then suddenly there was a new Nier game, like, announced. Not too long after that, which was crazy. But, so yeah, I guess I'm a hipster, but I'm a faux hipster, because it was only then after all of that, long after Nier Automata came out, that I found Mr. Klemps, again, through Allison, and Mr. Klemps is a YouTuber. He's actually a VTuber now, as well. He's a rat, like, he's a rat boy kind of thing. But he's got a series that's very old at this point, where he went over Drakengard, and I was like, what is this? And Allison's like, it's connected to Nier, and I was like, what? So, I've never been a real Nier hipster. It's always just been Allison directing me towards very good stories. Was that X the Reagan X? No. It was the other X. One of two that I've had. There was the Reagan X, and then there was the X that dumped me because I didn't want to have sex. And you know what? At least he just did that, Didn't faff her. I mean, he dumped me like a little bitch. I had to text him with somebody else's phone because my phone couldn't text. And then he dumped me that way, instead of having the balls to say it to my face. But it's like, you know what, at least he dumped me, instead of being like, well, I'm just in it for sex, so I'll just try to convince her to have sex. Nah, he just dumped me. So, hooray. What a fool now, huh? They sound the same. The other one, the Reagan X, he dumped me because I was always just a rebound, I'm gonna be honest. He never really actually liked me, I don't think. He just needed a girl to go with him to homecoming to make his ex jealous, and I was there and available. But that's hilarious that the second boyfriend dumped me because I didn't want to have sex. And the first boyfriend was openly annoyed with me when I asked to hold his hand or for a hug. So, a really cool compoundation for me, where it taught me, oh cool, I'm not allowed to show affection, boys will get mad at me, and I have to put out or the boy will be mad with me. So, awesome, rad, really, really fun for me. I've gotten over both of those things. But, yeah, it was rough stuff. These eyes are not even. Hang on. Oh, shit, dude. I just need this one to There we go. By golly. Another cutie pie. There's a lot of layers I need to clean up. I should... Yeah, let me throw all these sketches down here, and I'll make like a sketch folder. Hang on, I'm moving layers. I can't look at you for a second. It's kind of hilarious that I've technically got it so you could see my layers, but the jar is in the way, so you can't even see them. Jerk boyfriends are temporary, husbandos are forever. Hopefully. Either that or you get a divorce, but you know. Nothing wrong with that. It's certainly better than staying in a loveless marriage. There we go. Color. Damn, Brad's stinky. Moral of the story, men are stinky. Correction, boys are stinky. These were both in high school, so... What? The first one was a year older than me, and the second one was a year younger than me. And across the board, we were max, like, the age of 17, you know? So... One pupil looks bigger than the other? I don't care. The shawl! You tried to distract me. You tried and you failed. You hee ho 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 ho. Hang on, I gotta focus on this. As opposed to all those other times where I'm not focusing. It's like longer-ish sleeves, and I think they're frilly. Yes, yes they are. Cute. Okay, good. And then it's tied like that. Okay, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Excellent. Awesome. Great. Good for me. Thanks, self. You have to be your own biggest wingman. Did you play in Final Fest? I have no idea what that is. What is that? What is that in? Is that a Final Fantasy thing? No. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in well over a year. Splatoon? Oh! I saw that it was happening, but I've been too busy playing Baldur's Gate. It's been so long since I'd played Splatoon, so... No, I didn't. Who won, though? It's hilarious that I saw it was happening. Like, I was like, oh, that's happening. And it didn't cross my mind at all to participate. So, not a true Splatoon fan, I suppose. But, I haven't participated in any of the final, like, Splatoons that I've been playing for. So I'm not broken up about it, but I hope for the next Splatoon game I care a little bit more, you know? Focusing on the curves of the body so that this doesn't look goofy. Okay, great. And then another layer under that so we can color this in. It'll be easy. past one. Which one was that? Was that Callie and Mari? Is that how the orientation went? Was Callie and Mari were represented by the past, and then like fucking Fry and the other one, whose name I can't remember, were the future? Is that how it worked? Relieved about, even as a team present rep. So, saw a lot of clips on Twitter. They really went all out with it. They really did. I saw the cool song and the outfits. I saw that, and that was neato. So, so it was nice, you know. A nice finale to Splatoon 3. Here's hoping that Splatoon 4 is a little bit more of what I'm looking for, I guess. Which isn't even a lot. That's the thing. I buy Splatoon knowing I'm only gonna play it for like a handful of months. But I still keep buying it because I do really like this world, and the gameplay is really fun. I am impressed with the people who like latch onto Splatoon for as long as they do. For the ones who like keep playing long after the Splatfests are over. They just keep playing rank matches, and I'm impressed with those people. Awesome. And now I'm gonna hide those so that I can color the rest of this outfit in easily. Guess the fourth one will be past themed. That could be pretty cool. Imagine like Edo period Japan themed idols. That could be neato. Also, for no nefarious reasons whatsoever, do you have a full reference of your VTuber somewhere readily available? Do I not have it? I guess that's not on my Twitter. Here, I'm gonna... It's definitely on my Twitter somewhere, but the pinned one I've got is my lore comic. There I am. It's me. Take your screenshots while you can. Wow, full body picture. There I am. Important things, the horns, the scars. I've always got a choker necklace. This ruffle part, that fucks people up. People don't remember that part, and I don't blame them. Allison was like, "How do I draw this?" And I was like, "I don't know." Handcuffs. Always got my little wristy handcuffs. Thigh highs that are also flared, and boots. There you go. That's me. That's my default outfit. Ooh, wow. And I remember people... So those boots are basically stolen from Raven, from Ruby. Because I thought they were super cute. And... Oops. And I remember seeing people being like, those boots are impossible. Because if you pay attention, that they actually, like, the flared part at the bottom. You know, it's like that goes straight to the boot. It's not, and I'm like, have you not seen how construction goes into shoe? Do you know nothing about how clothes work? Imagine a boot. You've got a knee, and you've got a boot right below the knee, and it folds over. Or even it can fold over kind of just fully, you know? And then, you know, you've got a boot. Okay, cool. Now, you can make this folding over part as long as you want to make a flared fold part for your dumbass boot. like, come on, fellas. Exactly, it's cute, who cares? So yeah, but I don't know, I feel like Ruby fans also, and not to like throw a whole collection of people under an arbitrary bus, but I'm going to do it. Only a little bit. I feel like male Ruby fans especially seem to have no grasp on anything that is related to, like, fashion. They think for a skirt is impossible to move in. There is no way a character can actually do anything in a skirt efficiently. And also, if you ask them, okay, what should a character be wearing in a modern fantasy setting like this, their answer 100% of the time is pants, a jacket, combat boots. Every character in their head should be wearing pants, a jacket, combat boots. The most boring fucking people on planet Earth. And again, that's me. I'm painting with an incredibly broad brush there. But it feels like I saw that so often. Here's my OC. Who is it? It's a guy wearing pants, a jacket, combat boots. And it's like, this is... and what about a girl? Oh, it's a girl wearing pants and a jacket and combat boots. It's like... This is just so boring! I thought they were like leggings over a boot. No, yeah, just imagine you've got normal thigh-high boots, and then imagine that you basically glue long strips of leather onto them to give them a flared pant bottom type thing. I have genuinely thought about how doable it would be for me to cosplay myself. If I ever went to a con, I could absolutely cosplay my outfit. The hardest part would probably be a wig. A white wig. Because humans can't handle actually seeing me in my fallen angel form, so I've got to blend in and look like a human. But, yeah, so that would be the hardest part. Would be making a wig look decent. But the rest of my outfit, incredibly doable. The ruffles on my waist, literally just hot glue that to me. Get some long strips of faux leather. Hot glue that onto some boots. I think the boots that are full-on connected to leggings, i.e. fire-type Miku, are sick as fuck, even though they're not the most practical. I also think they can be very cool. Like, for example, Homura in Madoka Magica, like, her boots seemingly go all the way up. They seem to be, yeah, like legging boots. And she looks fucking great. And I think I've stolen that. I think I'm pretty sure I've got at least one magical girl who has kind of boots all the way up like that. I can't remember who, though. It's not Cinderella. And it's not either of the stepsisters. It's not Sunny. It's not Cat or Mouse. It's not... Oh, no, it's no one from the Goose Girl either. I guess? Yeah, no, the horse has furry boots. Falada's got furry boots. So, I guess I don't have that. That's crazy. Because I've definitely meant to steal that at some point. Speaking of Ruby, sorry for bringing it up. I've been doing a lot of Ruby redesigns lately, and I've been bothering your sister with them. You have been. I check out Critter's Twitter basically every day. So, don't worry, I've seen them. I just don't care about Ruby, so I've taken in nothing. Like, if you asked me what I thought, I would say that I had no thoughts, because I wasn't paying attention, because I don't care about Ruby. I'm sorry, but I hope you're having fun. That's the big thing, isn't it? Hang on, that part is actually... We've got a complicated hair fade here. Mapofuu was so easy. This happened last time too, where Lumicile I got through really quick, and then I had to take a lot of extra time with Niner. And now it's happened again, where the first one I draw is really easy, and then the second one, I've just got a lot of details I need to make sure I get right. Okay, cool, yeah. And now we got a lot of fade to pink. But not that part. We can erase that. Okay. And make sure I get that over there. Cute. And sorry, I'm focusing. I gotta focus on gradients. I like gradients in hair a lot. They're kind of a pain in the ass for like comics, so they don't show up too often, but clearly I'm a decent fan of them because I've at least got Sunny with a gradient in her hair. But yeah. I'm into multicolored hair these days. And I think gradients can look really slick if done right. And a little bit kind of easier to take in than streaks. Streaks can end up being, I don't know, a little garish. But it's just because there's a fine line between, oh, one streak of a different color and, oh, cool, so it's just two-toned, you know? Like, you can easily be not enough and too much, so that's the thing. It's really funny since that's how I found you in Critter a while back. I'm not too surprised. I don't think anyone knows me as just the Project Sekai. Just the Project Sekai YouTuber. Just yet. Eventually. I've got one person. They show up about once or twice a year to mention that they are excited about my 3D ranking MVs, which is very delightful, I gotta say. I need to be on a new layer so I can get this right. I'm working on that, by the way. I know it's been a hot second since I've uploaded a video, and it's because I've got multiple things in the works right now that are a lot. But that's one of them. Is the next video should, by all accounts, be... Oh, no. The next video should by all accounts, be... ranking Project Sekai 3D MVs. Shit. Hang on. I've got, like, a bit at the end there that I need to get. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. And then I'll erase. Shit. Need to flood your videos with Project Sekai. I already do, though. I've uploaded, like, only Project Sekai videos for, like, a year now. I keep meaning on making, like, Pokemon. Like, I've been meaning to rank the Kalos gym leaders at some point. But I just keep getting distracted with Project Sekai things. Oops. There we go. Nice. Is that right? Yes. Wow. Cute. Cute. What a fun little design. And then we re-add the shawl. Hooray. Let's make the line art a little bit darker. Golly! Golly molly. Oh, I'm not done. I forgot her eyes. No shame on focusing on what you love. For real, though. I remember watching an Indie Mouse video, and I've mentioned this before, that it was him that inspired me to be like, hang on, wait, I think I want to make videos about stuff I like. Cause yeah, I was watching him, do a video. I can't even remember what the video was about. I just remember, like, he seemed to be really enjoying the game. I think it was like Enter the Gungeon or something, you know? He was having a great time, and he was, like, excited to share the game with us, kind of a thing, the viewer. And I was like, that seems nice. I want that. Okay. Sorry, paying attention to how all the shadows and stuff work in her eyes. I don't add this much lighting and things to eyes usually. It'll be exciting to see kind of the end result because I usually don't. When are you gonna continue Grim Magic Volume 2? I just uploaded a chapter. I just like earlier this month I uploaded Rumpelstiltskin. I've been working on that all year. That's the thing. I'm always working on stuff in the background. No news, you know, it doesn't mean I'm just lounging about. I'm gonna call those eyes good enough. Hell yeah. It's not my usual thing to have so much in them. But taking away anything would would ruin the vibe she's got going on. Hey. Let me make a nope, I wanted a folder. There we go. Fawana. Twiins spends all her free time playing Baldur's Gate 3, even now on a second monitor she's playing Baldur's Gate 3 and doesn't want you to know. That chapter was super cute. Thank you! I really liked doing Rumpelstiltskin. Originally my plan for it was for it to be a lot darker. It was gonna, like, Rumpelstiltskin specifically was going to be, like a villain. Like, she was gonna have, like, openly, like, stolen like body parts from the other magical girls, and she was gonna end up exploding. That was the original plan. She was going to fully explode. But as I was working on it, like Millie was such a like she was just so likable. Like she liked things. She was a nice, sweet girl, and it just didn't feel right to continue down the horrific path. And so instead I pivoted to a nice, sweet, good path. And sometimes they gotta be like that. Let me scoot Fauna over a little bit and make a couple of squares for these backgrounds. I'll also hide myself crying down here. Okay. How did I do this last time? Just all on one layer. Okay, cool. Oh, I remember. Yes. Okay. We gotta pick a color for Fauna. That's not your name. For Mapofuu. Probably, I think a creamish, kind of similar to their hair. Twin sketch is getting to me again. It was a great sketch. Twin. I was gonna have her die, but I liked her too much to kill her. See, that's not true. So, okay. It wasn't that I liked Rumpelstiltskin too much. It was that Millie ended up being so nice that it was like, well, she wouldn't let Rumpelstiltskin die. That's just how it is. Her winning isn't, you know, the bully exploding, but rather Millie winning is gaining a friend. And I think that's the important thing. You know, versus Cinderella, where her victory, even though it wasn't at her hand and she wasn't even really aware that it happened, her victory still was her wicked stepsisters, Fauna and Aquabelle, getting eaten by a monster. But that's the thing, you can't just, like, that had to be set up. They actively, you know, misused Cinderella throughout the story, didn't respect her or appreciate her, and left her to die when she had gotten, you know, nearly fatally wounded by a monster. And so that had to get repaid. Versus in Rumpelstiltskin, while Rumpelstiltskin did steal Millie's like body parts in a way, it was like it's not like Rumpelstiltskin was trying to get Millie hurt. And that was the big shift that happened, was Millie was too fun for me to hurt too much. Because at that point it would just be, like, too sad. There's nothing wrong with a sad story, but you have to temper it, you know? And just a happy, nice character who's already lost her dad, just, like, getting shit on, like, that's not fun. And, well, that could still end in, and then Rumpelstiltskin explodes, and Millie gets all her stuff back. Like, she was still sad. There's no real victory there. And so instead, not staying in the dumps and having Millie, you know, react negatively to losing her body parts, but in a way that it's like, well, I want to get those back. Like, it was a lot more humorous, and so you can't stay, you know, in a humor path and then shift into, and then a character fucking explodes, you know? That ain't right. So yeah, I don't know, you gotta think about it while you work on a story. And you have to acknowledge that sometimes your original plan may not be the best plan. Sometimes it is. But don't be afraid to change things as you move forward. Wowee, there they are! It's quite the little collection of little VTubers we've got. These are all super fly and super cute. So, hooray! Twiins, what types of stories would you love to adapt for Grim Magic, but you don't know how to do it? If I would want to adapt them, then it's because I can do it. So, you know, I've got a list of fairy tales that I've already got on standby that I plan on adapting. There aren't any that I'm like, that would be so fun, but I don't know how, other than, like, specific details, but that just, you know, that's some hammering that you need to do. It just, that just means sitting there and being like, okay, now hang on, wait, how do I approach that? But more often than not, the answer is, how do I approach that? It becomes a monster, or it becomes another magical girl. Sometimes it becomes Brooder, like Brooder's job, but Brooder I try to keep on the sidelines, because it's not their story. Oh yeah, you gotta have some tonal push and pull, exactly. Especially for an anthology like Grim Magic, because some of them do get pretty sad, you know? And so it's, you know, you just gotta... I don't try to keep that in mind too much as I wander across my stories. Like, I don't go, okay, last story was really sad, let's make this next one happy. But instead I approach all of them very, one at a time. And let the story flow naturally. Maybe I just don't like staying in one kind of flavor for too long. Yeah, super cute drawings. Really cute. We're not gonna do any more today. We're gonna be wrapping up today. But next time I've got 2 more VTubers that we can add to our list. It's like I've got a Pokemon collection here. There's a water, absolutely a water ice type. I had probably a psychic type with 9 or 9. Mapofuu is giving so much normal. Your normal ghost, which is a great type. And then Fawana, that's like grass fairy for sure. What a cool Pokemon team I'm collecting here. But yeah, next time when we come back, we've got 2 more. I'll be drawing Mornmoy, super cutie, and Patches. I've only got 1 fella on my collection here. So yeah, but yeah. Wowee, wow willikers. A bunch of real cool kids All of them are small VTubers. They're all under 10,000, I believe, was my cutoff. So, hell yeah! Thanks for being here, Mapofuu. I hope you had fun. I hope you liked the picture. I do. I think yours might be my favorite. It was certainly the easiest one to draw. I was saying that your hair is like, it's like how I draw hair. So it was nice and easy and good. But yeah, I appreciate all you being here. Hope you had fun. Learned a lot. Thank goodness. So yeah, goodbye. Sleep tight. Eat your vegetables. Make smart choices. And I'll see you on the flip side. Goodbye.